Freedom is coming. Every captain. We're not slowing down. If your legs get tired, tell the devil he's a liar.
Yeah.
Let's go. We ride in Jesus' name. Break chains of sin and shame. Declare Jesus to the ends of the earth.
Well, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So it's day 57 of the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour. RECT, Get Wrecked for Recovery. A bicycle trip up the Atlantic coast of America, plus 4 bonus dates, to raise awareness that there are addiction recovery options available, that you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, Celebrate recoveries, and rescue missions all over the nation, all over the world, that just want to help you, talk to you, and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. So yes, I'm still here at the Ritz. I'm telling you, I really liked C&O Bicycle. Like, again, I cannot say how incredibly nice it's been to be here. Like, this is, screened-in porch. I mean, I got the whole thing going on here. It's phenomenal. Went up inside this morning, actually last night, and hung out with this guy, Brian, and had an absolute great time talking with him. It was funny because I had my bike parked, inside the screen on this gravel part, and then this part's raised. I had it facing that direction, so the derailleur was on this side. And I made mention, I was like, oh man, it would be terrible to just, I need to think what I'm doing. It'd be terrible to break the derailleur off right here. And I was like, wait a second. No, it wouldn't. I'm at a bike shop that also has like camping and, a refrigerator and showers and toilets and all those kind of things. I was like, this would be the absolute best place to break a derailleur. I said, as a matter of fact, I might break it on purpose. And just, like, it's going to be a month. You do monthly rates, that kind of thing. 22 years from now, somebody shows up and they're like, hey man, what's your name? Adam. What you riding? Well, I was riding the C&O and Gab about 22 years ago, but I've been waiting on a derailleur here for the last 22 years, so I just moved in. It's that kind of place. Like, it would be worth it. Highly recommend. But I did go inside and pay this morning. When I went up there to pay, I also met Steve and Kendall. And they were like, we saw you at the restaurant yesterday. And then, like, Jason Schneider had posted on the Gap and C&O Facebook group my picture in DC and said, hey, my friend's riding up the, C&O and Gap. If you see him, say, hey. Jason, I've had so many people stop me and say, hey, I know you. Like, I saw you on Facebook. So thank you for sharing that. That is so cool. I have met so many wonderful people because of you sharing that one time, that one post. It's like, it's cool. It is so cool. One group was even like, you're famous. And I was like, I am not famous. I give all my fame to Jesus. So yeah, but Steve and Kendall, they were like, we're amped now. We're so excited, to have met you and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, the feeling's mutual. Likewise, absolutely. So it was pretty neat. Definitely cool meeting them this morning. I'm going to get on the road now, and then once I head up, it looks like it's going to rain for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday probably. And then once it starts raining, I may stay like 2 nights in a hotel, just to not have to camp in all of the rain and everything. All right, so I got to stop right here. It was interesting. The guy that owns C&O was at the register this morning, and I gave him the sticker. He was, busy. Just kind of dropped the sticker there. I ended up spending like 25 bucks. That was him that just walked through the door. Gave me a $20 bill. He said, I read your thing. So thank you so much. So cool. God is so good. Anyway, so yeah, don't want to camp up there in the rain. Just don't like to just sit in the tent for that long. So I'm going to figure that out. I've got to sit here and kind of do some math. I am 1 day ahead, so it's perfect. I mean, God always provides. He's always way ahead of everything that I'm doing. So it would be perfect. And then that would kind of give me a chance to really see the beauty of the Gap Trail, because from what I understand, it gets sick, like stunningly beautiful. So I'm ready for that. And yeah, I got to quit talking and get on the road. But you'll see more of that right about now.
Almost home. I said, oh man, you're gonna freeze to death. Let me drive you to the mission. He said, boy, if you left me alone, right now I'd be fishing. I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer breeze.
Well, I'm definitely not letting my alley take a break here. No way. So I just had a great conversation with Kathy's, two Kathys, Kathys apostrophe, Big Adventure. They're staying with Tom. Actually, two of the other ladies are. But they've got a thing, and they were like, you're the Facebook guy. So Jason, thanks again. And I was just thinking, you know, man, it would be nice to get some water. There was no way to get down to the water. I'd even filter it if I wanted to. I've run out. I'm going to have to drink Coca-Cola. But then it started raining. And it feels so good. So it took like 12 years to build, and I want to say 4 million bricks. So I'll kind of walk in here, which you'll see in a minute. Not these big bricks, but this is like a red brick tunnel that goes all the way. Echo! It's pretty neat. I am ready to ride it. Oh, that wind inside the tunnel feels so good. So, yeah. Now I'm about to ride to the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's go. All right, so as you just saw, I rolled in here to Paw Paw, West Virginia. I'm not staying in West Virginia again. Going back over to the national park side. But this one's a gem. So it's only like maybe 3/4 of a mile. You go over a little bridge, nothing bad at all. Bike path most of the way, bike lane when you get over the bridge. But they've got Wi-Fi here that they'll let you use. It's secured, so like, you know, you have to ask them for the password. You have to be a customer. They have pizza. They have subs. I met a guy named Bryce who rolled in on, I don't know if you can see his touring bike. I don't know where it's at from here. I can't see the screen right now very well. But anyway, Bryce came in and he was like, "Are you riding this early?" I was like, "Yes, I am." And so anyway, he ordered a sub, a 12-inch sub that he let me like hold it. It was that heavy. Like he was like, "This is, you know, this is crazy." So I picked it up. It must have been 1.5 pounds just for a 12-inch sub. Like it was extremely heavy. But they've got, you know, all the drinks, everything that you need, air conditioning, electrical outlet at the seats inside. Like, that one's worth it. This one is absolutely worth it if you're riding the C&O. It's not that hard of a haul at all to get here. It was actually really pleasant. So anyway, I'm heading right back across the bridge. Tom was telling me that any campgrounds that cars can pull into, there's a fee of $20 to camp at. And there was a really nice campground, so that's unfortunate because I'm not going to spend any money to camp there. However, 1 mile farther is a hiker-biker site that I can go to called Purslane Run. So I'm going to go check it out and see if there's anybody there and see if I can camp there, because I'm pretty much done with my miles for the day to not get too far ahead of myself. It was supposed to rain. That looks like it has completely gone away, like it went over while I was sitting here, so hopefully it stays that way. And then, yeah, I'm going to keep on moving. You'll see more of that right about now. One more thing to do, and that is walk down from my lovely little campsite at the Purslane Campground to the Potomac River. I've got to jump in this time. Let's go. this is one beautiful river. I'll tell you what, the Potomac is gorgeous. I had no idea. Like, I knew, you know, George Washington crossed the Delaware. That's the only real river that I knew of in this area. But this is the Knot Doctor by Conair, and I really like it. It's got this hard shell case so that I can, like, you know, have it inside the panniers and bounce around without bothering it. But how about that view? Like, I don't think there's many better views in America. I even hear a train going by back there right now. Like, this is definitely one of the more memorable river swims that I've had. I had some up in Washington State, and then Swiss Home. Swiss Home was gorgeous like this, but not quite like that. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Absolutely stunning. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the video up here in just a little bit. Right now, I think I'm gonna swim for a little while I've got this beautiful daylight and absolutely no one around. I think that one counts as a bath. I know I'm always like, does that count as a shower? But yeah, that one's a straight up bath. I will never forget this spot. Incredible. Kind of like a river runs through it. I'm just not gonna get burnt. Anyway, yeah, good stuff. I'll finish the video up in just a little bit. Love you guys. See you later. All right, so that's it for the day. It's actually 11 o'clock now. I went ahead and started cutting and editing the video. I had so much footage from today, so many things I talked about, so many things I did, that I just wanted to include all the good stuff. So I needed to know kind of what time frame that was in. It would have been an hour-long video, no doubt about it. I mean, it took me from 8 till 11 just to get it trimmed down to what it was. But yeah, I'm going to finish the video here. It's been a really good day. So if you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please drop their name in the comments or find me through the Paw Paw link in the description, and I would love to ride for your person and celebrate their life with you for a day. If you know anybody who's actively addicted, share this with them. I don't want to see anybody else die from addiction. I know you don't either. Let's use Redeeming Eden as a tool that we might save a life. This is the REACCT Tour, REACCT, the Redeeming Eden Atlantic Coast Cycle Tour, plus 4 bonus states. And I need you to react. I need you to like the videos, comment on the videos on YouTube, share the videos on your social media profile. Thank you so much again, Jason Schneider, for sharing the videos and, you know, my picture to the Gap and C&O Trail. I've met so many people because of that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. All those things will go a long way in helping to build Redeeming Eden, the Garden Rehab. Don't forget, Redeeming Eden is a non-profit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. I'll leave a link to them in the description. You can go there, you can find out more about Redeeming Eden and about the Cody Jordan Forever Funeral Fund. Or you can go back and watch the day 1 video from this series, the REACCT Tour. So yeah, from here at Purslane Campground on the C&O Canal towpath. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.
was almost home.